Good morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel. And new week, new opportunities. We love this, right? Everybody recharged? Okay, Paul, good morning. Malo, in person, the man. Taking a break? All right. Longs. You took the longs, huh? Oh. 170 times 5 is more than enough. Congratulations, man. I don't know how you do it, man. I really don't know. Every single day. Mahavir, hello. Good morning. Welcome. Tommy is here. Green entered the building. just right before JY. Hello. Welcome, JY. Ivan Dynamit. I love the name. Ivan, Ivan. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but good morning. The Abyss is here. Save the cost basis of 900 on the shorts. All right. Beanie Player, good morning. Yeah, I don't know what's happening, why the market did not go down, but obviously everybody was waiting for the gap close there. Yeah. Can't get into from this high price. Yeah. Oh yeah, the EU trade deal. That was the main reason. Exactly, Ivan. That was the main reason for this gap. The EU trade deal happened over the weekend. So obviously, I was expecting for this kind of open. So market definitely took this as a positive news release. So it's kind of cool, I guess. Let's look into gold. Let's look into gold, because now gold has actually swept some lows, and I've got to check this from here. Okay, gold previous day high and low. Perfect. And here is somewhere there. It's not accurate, but midnight open. Open is at 43. All right, it's okay. So far, nothing special happening on gold. There's a fair value gap higher on the 15-minute. Nothing on the 5. So let's just get back to NQ. NQ, we are just moving into uncharted territory. Relentlessly just moving higher. It's just happening. Pinion Mendez, good morning. Camille, the man. Hey, good to see you. 6 Billy Bands waiting for the pullback. Yeah, I guess that's what we're all waiting for. Some kind of a shift to get back down to the gap, which is actually the uncovered region is at 5. Oops, at 504.75. And I just have the 500 level there. So sell side liquidity is, let's put it to the top at 504. Geltraken, hey, exactly 90% off at Apex with the code TOMSABO. Of course, it's happening, man. Well, not for a long time. I think they're doing it until tomorrow or Wednesday. I'm not even sure. I'm gonna have to check this out. You can check it on the website. 1 day and 21, actually almost 22 hours. So most likely it's gonna be, yeah, today and tomorrow. I would say Tuesday, Tuesday evening. So grab it while you can. 1K from blowing on my last 500. I'm not gonna. Yeah, careful with that. Exactly, Abyss. Just, you know, gotta be careful on that one. What's happening here? Okay. I'm kind of watching at gold. but not much. Not much is happening. In fact, for me, gold seems like it might be a good opportunity for it to actually hold on. There is something on the 1 hour on gold. Let me show you. I actually forgot this. I totally forgot this one. Oh yeah, okay, it has been swept. Never mind. There was a zone here, but it has been swept completely. And there's nothing else here on gold. If I look to the left on the hourly, yeah. I mean, let's just check this. High of this candle 04.3, 4.3. Okay, that's relative equal highs. But that's at 300. I like this candle, but opening up this candle is 0.6. Not a valid one. It's not valid. It's actually not valid. But there's an order block low from June 30. 85.6. Who knows? Anyway, it didn't go down there to the 300s. Is it possible that gold still wants to go down? Man, I'm confused. Looking for some levels here. There is a multiple 15-minute order blocks that I like here and up there, and that's it. Actually, we have 1 and we have 2. All right. I don't know. I guess we'll see. NQ is just making new all-time highs. Well, Ivan, it is what it is. But still, there's 91% off at Bulenox. So Bulenox also has a cheap upfront cost if that's what you're looking for. It's only and only until I think, well, until Thursday. So Bulenox is still 91% off until Thursday. Any hesitation at 588? Yeah, just be careful with this hesitation. If you know, we are actually very close to 600. NG Simon, welcome. Welcome, good to see you. Welcome to the channel. So we are close to 600. That's the issue. You know, these round numbers, almost like magnets. Kwang, hey, good morning. And Ron is here in the house. So, you know, it's 600. Oh, yeah, I see. And Ukraine is not still. You can also try, maybe, I'm not sure. Hold on. Which platform is that? Funded Futures Network or FUNDINGTICKS, maybe. FUNDINGTICKS is based outside of US, but I'm not really sure. Code worked there. The code is working there as well. If you're looking for discount, but I think Funded Futures Network has a much smaller restricted country list. Not sure about DayTraders. So, all right, just a quick phone call here. Calling the market makers. All right. Good morning, Itwip. And KK Trade is here. Good morning. Heat, how's it going, man? Hard to short all-time high. Yeah, it is very, very much a gamble to go short here. Yeah, it looks like it. That's why I'm watching gold. That's why I'm watching gold a little bit more right now. So, not much to do. Yeah, we have news drivers. That's true. All I want for Christmas, QQQ 562. Actually, that's good. That rhymes. Hey. I called the market makers. They will do something. That's what they told me. So. Exactly. I always do that, Camille. Oh, Dow Jones at all-time high. Oh my god. Slow grind, yeah. No, I don't trade FOMC. No, I don't. I couldn't care less about FOMC. I'm just not interested in it all. Is this gonna be a? I do my best to tell the market makers. Is this gonna be like? Oh, press conference. Okay, so this is gonna be the big event. Okay, this is gonna be really something. There's gonna be a press conference. So all hell is gonna break loose. And look at that, we're just going for 600. Microsoft after close. Oh my gosh, Wednesday is gonna be a bombshell. No bombshell, sorry. I mean, we gotta go to a bombshell on Wednesday. Yeah. Interesting. I'm watching the currencies as well and some other markets. Everything is just kind of moving, but slow grind everywhere across the markets. Everything is just kind of moving here and there. But not much is happening so far. Not much is happening. Not a small single sign on gold to drop. Also, NQ just slowly gonna go for the 600. That's what I feel like, and what to do. It's gonna be crazy, yeah. Fizzled, what's up? Yeah, exactly. Waiting for London pullback could be a good idea. Exactly. If 600 is the draw, then definitely need to wait for a pullback. But since it's just a round number, no structure or confirmation, it's just a gamble. maybe he's gonna say that. Who knows? I think this is what we're gonna see until London Open. Exactly, Camille. Fed watch, yeah. Yeah, that's sure. That's for sure. Yeah, Trump wants to see Powell to do something, but I think the rate cut is just not something that Powell is willing to do. But who knows? Sacromonster, hello. Good morning. It's just not going anywhere. Also, gold is not going anywhere. Awesome. And no displacement at all. Let's just put in the Asia high and low here. Yeah, I'm gonna use this as Asia low on gold. Come on. Okay, Asia low. And as for Asia high, well, we just took that, so. Yeah. So we just swept it. 16 points to go. I wonder if it wants to push it up to 600 or not. Would be interesting. Oh yeah, I watched. Yeah, I watched that. Tommy, me, I saw that. that was really hilarious. Yeah, that was hilarious. Yeah. It was always correcting him. I think I saw like I think Powell's face was like almost exploding completely. Like I could see the struggle on Powell's face that he was definitely not listening to what Trump was saying. I mean, he was just focusing on not blowing up completely. That was really that was cool. Yeah, maybe. Maybe Abyss. Yeah, maybe it wants to squeeze more higher, but it's just a big guess. If this one still wants to go. All right, NQ is definitely not doing anything. Not the best price action, that's for sure. Was expecting a little bit more. All right, nothing else. Nothing else. Gold is not doing anything. NQ is just up there. Curry Fishbowl, welcome. Man. I have a couple of cheap Apex accounts and Bulenox accounts as well. So maybe I will just play around on evaluation accounts. Maybe I'll go crazy on one of them or two of them this morning. You know. For the stream. For the stream. really don't see anything happening here. Yeah, we definitely gonna have some news. Exactly. I got daily loss limit on my top step on Friday. That was kind of stupid. Yeah, it's always easier. I know. I know. Still have 600. You gotta be careful, you know. Yeah, yeah. You can definitely split that up in like 2 or 3 trades. Let's see if there are any sales in the correct. Yeah. Let's see that. NQ is slowly taking a pullback here. I don't know if it's a proper pullback. It seems like that it's just slowly getting lower here. Okay, gold is not doing anything. I mean, if I look at gold on the bigger picture, there could be a chance for it to push higher, but the only, I mean, there's a 1 hour fair value gap. That's true. Up here, because that's the only fair value gap higher on the bigger time frames, so-called bigger time frames. But so that's a 1 hour CB. But is it really going up there? Burning questions, right? Euro dollar is dropping, just like pound. Dollar pairs are moving. Interesting. Any update on the new Discord? No, not yet, Green. Unfortunately. Nothing yet. Did I send you the invite? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I sent it to you, but different between toggling the set button on TradingView. Which one is the set button? The reset? No. On the lower right. Oh no. I don't know what's the set button. This one? Maybe this one. You gotta click daily chart or weekly to see it. Okay. Okay, so this is the I don't know what you mean, but oh, I see that. Okay. Set. I don't know. I have no idea what this does. I really have no idea. Use settlement as close on daily interval. I don't know. I never really used it. I never used it, and I don't know what that is. Yeah, 1 or 2 micros, Kwang. That's the way. Zacromancer is in gold. Which fair value gap time frame has more chance of getting filled, do you think? Well, there's a simple rule that, you know, the higher the time frame goes, the higher the better chance that the price wants to move into the higher time frame fair value gap. But in this case, looking at the 5 and the 15, obviously we have a 15-minute gap at 558. I'm not sure if it wants to pull back all the way down there. Maybe it does. On gold, there is a 1-hour fair value gap, not too far. We have a couple of 5 minutes here, I guess here. It was partially taken, so that was mitigated once. Nothing on the 15 minutes. So basically the only fair value gap that is somewhat, I mean, could be used as a target is the 1-hour CB up there, but we're no, I'm not sure. CS is the good morning. Good morning, Lab. Short at 578. Let's go. Parminder, hello. Hey, good morning. How's it going? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this one would just want to push to the 600s. Not even surprised at anything anymore. Seems to me that the London session is just not providing the proper setups in the past couple of days. But well, who knows? Maybe gold can get us something. Yeah, there's just nothing I could go with on gold as well. The only thing would be that 1-hour CB. I like that, but I don't know. Nothing on the currencies. Nothing is moving. Nothing is shifting. Interesting. Okay. Oh man. Is this gonna be again in London? No movement at all? Come on. I need some good targets. I really do. Last week was super slow. I need to see something more this week. Especially on a nice Monday here. No, there's nothing there. It's just not moving. Okay, NQ finally dropping. Oh, there are some gaps on the mini as well. How far can we go? Don't know. Don't know. There are some nice levels here. Kind of like this one on the 1 minute. But I'm still not sure. You guys were in short, right? 50 monthly budget, and I still do think I should get 2 cores, 150k scale for. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, with 2 core accounts, you can actually rotate the risk. You know, you do not have to trade. I mean, copy trade them, and you can just rotate these accounts. So it's not a bad idea to use 2 core accounts just to rotate them. You know, Jerry, good to see you. How's it going? Yeah, let's see. Let's see that level. Hey, Kenchua, how's it going? Man, absolutely terrible price action. At least it's moving though, so that's better than something. Do we have some levels? Is the question. Question is, what is the question, right? Okay, NQ is still there. Would be interesting if NQ would decide to go for the 600 now. Morning, Dean. Hello. How's it going, man? Okay, GC going down. I'm gonna switch to the 5 minute just to see what's going on here. Gold sweeping some levels. We have a sell side liquidity at 504. We have the round number of 500 down there. So all-time high, which is awesome. Made a structure shift here on the 5 minute chart. That kind of looks cool. So it's not all that bad. Here's the market structure shift right there. But do we have any good targets here? Nothing. Only the micro had something, but nothing more. Nice morning, all right. Colin Dare, hey. CMBM trade strategy. CMBM trade strategy always on one step ahead. What is CMBM trade strategy? I know you said something about it last week, I think. Opening gap, nice. All right. Whoa, we have a new sub. Prime Sports, welcome to the channel. Thanks for subscribing, welcome. Yeah, Max, there is a nice opening gap here. Still just partially being mitigated. And we're still up here though. So, but at least we had a market structure shift on the 5 minutes. So that's That's something good. If we're looking for some nice shorts here. There is a shift on gold as well. Actually, 2 shifts. I'm not sure if it wants to go lower, but it definitely did sweep the highs. But is this going to be enough to continue lower? Actually, I would be waiting for a possible retracement then to take a short position. In this case, this would be a good one. Good risk to reward. Okay. Good risk to reward with 5 micro. Who knows? I think we can take that maybe, but still bullish. Yeah. You buy 2 cores. Well, it's almost the proper prop firm, but the problem is that Funded Futures Network has stopped with that. But hey, now at MyFunded Futures, it's almost like a BOGO sale. All right. I put a sell limit on for 71.25 just to see what's happening here. Okay. Just a small sell limit at 71.25. If it takes this fair value gap on the 5-minute, there's nothing I can go with on the 1-minute here. So I'm just kind of trying to use this. It still kind of looks okay. So that's what I'm trying to use currently. And then we'll see how it goes. It's still not has been taken yet. Maybe it won't be taken at all because now it's going lower. Hey, no problem. Absolutely. Oh, definitely. We need Abyss. We need to. Yeah. Okay, so it didn't take my sell limit there. Good morning, Martin Muchka. Hey, welcome. Gold down there. NQ still here, just hovering. Maybe it's safer to wait for London Open, I guess. Let me look at the currencies. Yeah, nothing. Well, currently the market is pretty much just like one-sided everywhere. Bill Hovens, welcome. So again, the sell limit has not been taken. I don't even know where it is. No, not this one, not this one. Oh, here's my sell limit. There you go. 4 micros based on the 5-minute chart. Oh, there's the sell limit. Okay. And of course, there's our market structure shift. Otherwise, nothing. Okay, it's just not taking it yet. Gold found some support, I think. It's not taking it, man. It's not taking it. Yeah. The week is. I mean, don't mind this morning. The week is gonna be filled with news and everything. So obviously, this here would be the first pro trade of the week and of Monday. But I don't have high hopes here. But the week is gonna be good. Yannick's, welcome. Do you consider that ES has already taken your limit enter based on? Thank you. Let's look at ES. Yes. ES has already taken the limit entry. Yeah, because this was the fair value gap here on the 5 minutes. So if you're looking for the same trade on ES, now is the perfect short entry. But gotta be very careful. Be very careful at all-time highs. Everybody wants to go short, and you know, at all-time highs the market is just going to squeeze higher and higher. So this is a very risky short opportunity here. But yes, it has been taken on ES. So not sure what's happening with NQ right now. Gold want to go up. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, as I said, we have that 1 hour CB. I'm kind of interested to take a trade on that, actually. My limit sell order is still there on NQ, but we'll see. 71.25 is still there. But as for gold, who knows? You know, we could be... Okay, now the order has been taken on NQ. We could anticipate that this one just swept the lows and now wants to go higher. If I want to be super aggressive here on gold, I took a long on gold. It's a very small position. I guess I just want to see how this plays out. Interesting, by the way, I had 4 micros on NQ at 71.25. It only filled 2 micros there. So only 2 micros have been filled instead of 4. Barely got there, look at that. 2 micros filled. The other 2 has been not. And the gold trade is going to the dumpster. No problem. Yeah. Okay, maybe it will fill it now. No, it's allowed. I'm short on gold, long on NQ. I'm sorry, long on gold, short on NQ. That's allowed. That's not hedging. Oh, nice. What is the ticker for gold on TradingView? It's the same basically like MGC, but you gotta put an X. But on TradingView, man, I'm not sure. I'm not sure that it's the same on TradingView. XMN MGC. No. It would be just basically the same like MNQ. I don't know because I never traded through TradingView with MyFundedFutures. I don't know, man. On TradeAway, it's the same. Sorry, TradeAway XMGC. So you put an X, I think. Would be the same. Hedging would be going long on NQ and going short on micro Nasdaq, for example. That would be straight hedging. GC, basically, you've got to type GC or MGC, or something like that. I don't know if you're able because on the accounts are closing. So at MyFundedFutures, accounts being closed at 4:09 or 4:10 p.m. So they are forcing you to close the trades at 4:09, or I don't know when the earnings report is out. If it's out before 4:09, then you might have a chance. There is no restrictions for earning reports as far as I've seen the fine print on MyFundedFutures. If the report comes out like 10 minutes after 4 p.m., then obviously you can't. I think you need to close everything at 4:10 or 4:09. I think it's basically because of the earning reports. That's why they made this the way like this. But I know some reports are coming out right a few minutes after the market close. Yeah, even on evaluation accounts, Marcus, I think the servers are just closing every position, both evals and fundeds, 10 minutes after 4. Going long on both ES and NQ. Yeah, that's allowed. Of course, you can go long on, and you can also take a long on NQ and short on ES. That's not straight hedging. So. Okay, now it's filled. Okay. I think there is a level. Whoa! We have Ryan Azmi subscribe. Thank you for joining the channel. Thank you for joining us here. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so far that's basically the only thing I see. It is definitely a risky one, especially because we have London Open real close. I feel like we might be just going up to 600 again. That's why it's a small position. But we'll see. Yeah, Take Profit Trader is good to use it for earnings. There's no restrictions on Take Profit Trader for earning reports. That's for sure. Yeah, exactly, Coop. Go see CNBC. I don't know what is that. Always one step ahead. All right. I don't know who you are with this CBM, whatever it's called, CB CMBM strategy, but I know you were keep spamming the chat last week as well, so I'm just gonna make your life better. Thanks for joining us. All right. Hey, Vlasis. How you doing, man? Well, much better. Thank you for asking. Feeling much better. Yeah, it's very boring price action. I agree 100%. 100%. Not something I was looking for. No, I know the guy was spamming the same exact sentence last week all the time. And so I was asking, what is that? And he just keeps saying the same exact copy-paste sentence. So I was like, man, if you can't say anything else, just, you know, you don't need to watch the stream. So thank you. That's all. Like, I was actually very patient. He was doing the same thing last week, but... Mainly because the full hour you can trade after. Yeah, it's great for that, and they definitely let you to trade earnings, and you can still hold the trade until 4:59 p.m. Yeah, so that's a good one. Do you think the codes on MyFundedFutures streams are getting botted? No, I don't think so, Jerry. We did see real individual users getting funded accounts after with the giveaway accounts, and even getting payout from the giveaway accounts and the reset codes also. I know, in fact, that actually I know one or two guys from the Discord who got the reset code. They were lucky. I mean, not now, a few weeks ago. So I wouldn't say they're being botted or something. Yeah, it's you know, Abyss, you gotta be very fast, because all these people who are actually there for the codes, which is understandable completely, are already on the checkout page, already on the add coupon code page, everything. So all they're doing is basically just watching for the code. Their finger is on the keyboard, and they just really fast typing it and pushing the enter or clicking the mouse. I don't know. They already know the drill, so they are very fast. In a few seconds, the codes are going to be gone. So everybody's already on the checkout page, already on the apply coupon code page. And it's just, you know, it is what it is. It's very, you gotta act very fast. There are some pros out there. Real pros. Hey, awesome. Donovan. That's cool. How network account, and how about do I... Oh, Donovan. Donovan. The buy one get one for free promo. I'm not sure if it's still on, because I put it out on my or did you buy it during the promo? You know, if you bought that during the promo, then you have to send the receipt to support at Funded Futures Network. Let me check how long was it on, because I put it out to the community post page. A few weeks, almost 2 weeks ago. So here it is. Oh, it's on. It's on until 30. Okay. I didn't know that, because last time they extended it until July 25th. So thank you for the update. I'm going to update this one. Okay, so extended Extended July 31st. Is that 33? Yeah. Is it really? Oh, not yet, Jerry. I'm gonna send it out. It's valid until the end. Okay, thank you for. Okay, so the buy one get one for free has been extended until July 31st. And so what you need to do is email the receipt to support at Funded Futures Network, and they are going to send you the 100% discount code for the new account. Thank you for letting me know that, because I wasn't really aware of what's happening. No activation fee. Buy one get one for free at Funded Futures Network. Thank you. Extended. One for free extended. Okay, let's update this one. All right, updating it. Fine. $4K. Nice, Martin. Jesus, you're printing it. Let's go, Martin. That is awesome, man. $75 for two 50K accounts with no activation fee. That's the cheapest one in the whole market right now. I mean, it really doesn't get any cheaper than that. No activation fee. You get two 50K accounts with no activation fee for $75. There's no, I don't even know how is that sustainable, to be honest. I mean, they are in business since a few years. I don't know what's the recipe that they know, but that's the cheapest one. 100K. It depends on your risk management, JT. Like if you need more room to play. What's the reset for? I think it's $100. It's $100. Oh, the pro account. It's $649. Sorry, Ellen. $649. So it's quite expensive. I mean, actually, I was playing with the thought once or twice to reset a funded account, but it's ridiculously expensive. If you buy a couple of more test accounts, I think you have a good chance to pass another, or maybe two test accounts on that money. You know, if you're confident in your skills, then you know. MyFundedFutures is definitely changing the game. Dump City, maybe. There's a small gap on the 5-minute down there. That's all I'm really targeting. I'm copy trading this with another account. So I guess we'll see. Tudor, good to see you, man. How's it going? Earn 10K in a month, but yeah, it will come, Martin. It will happen. 100%. Gotta be disciplined and consistent. And consistent, I'm not just meaning that taking trades, but with the daily routine. So consistency also, and I think we're going to talk about this on My Funded TV today. Consistency also means that you're staying consistent with your daily routine. Okay. Now, what is the daily routine? Obviously, it could be many things, from drinking your morning coffee, having breakfast, all the way until like doing the pre-market analysis, or doing the levels on your chart. So there could be going to the gym. There's many things, not just on the charts, but in your life. Gotta stay consistent, but there's no but, actually. Just do everything that's right to put you in the right state of mind for your trading. TJ, welcome. All is good. Nice, nice. Dude, there's nothing wrong with paper trading to practice your entry model. and get some confidence. Yeah, break first. Yeah, Dean, that's also a strategy. 20 accounts, copy trade them, $500 a day, and you made your life. That's how simple. I mean, that's also a kind of risk management technique as well. There's so many ways to do this, right? So many ways. Kelly, hey, good morning. So this was the London Open. Totally forgot to say that we are in the London Open. I wonder if it wants to do anything here. There was a small gap below that level. I don't know if we're going to take that or not. Would be interesting to see. You're getting it on gold. I also have a gold trade on still. Yeah, gold is okay so far. Just kind of interested if this one wants to push it lower or not. Oh man, come on. And let's see, do I have? No, I don't. Come on, just go for that. Go for that liquidity void. There you go. Finally. So I still have a, and by the way, and here's the gold trade. The gold is looking good as well. Why did I take this gold trade? I don't even know. Oh, based on the inversion gap. All right. So this was based on the inversion. I'm not really believing in this gold trade, to be honest. I'm not a believer on this one. So I'm just going to do something that I usually don't do. I'm going to put this to break even. There. I put this to break even because I just don't like this trade, to be honest. I feel like gold is a tricky one this morning. Not really into the vibe with gold. And I just made some profit. There you go. It's going to take me out. I just made some profit on NQ. I don't want to give back anything from that. Just because gold decided to play tricks on me. Actually, yeah, almost out on the gold trade at break even. All right. This was a classic entry, basically. Not the biggest risk to reward ratio, but I did copy trade this, at least. I don't know how the gold trade is still on. Shocker this morning, I saw limit order. Oh my god. 18K in profit. Jesus. Sometimes lady luck does exist. A daily routine. It's going well. Consistency is also good. Nice, Martin. That I'm super happy for you, man. There's an order block there. On which one? On gold? NQ dump. Yeah. Dump city. Yeah, now the problem is what to look for, right? Hey, HDX. What's happening? Good to see you. Shorted at 580. Man, you are printing money from 580. Yeah, learning a strategy is usually the easier part. But the real... Exactly, Martin. Well said. The real challenge... Whew, that's learning to control yourself. Exactly. Exactly. Man, that's the real deal. We can learn so many ways to do this. It's going deeper. That's what she said. So, yeah, then there was some weakness. Yeah, took the shorts after I saw that. Yeah. How low do you think we'll go? I don't know. I do see an order block down on the 1 minute, but it's just hard to say because I think 600 could be also one more squeeze up there. I mean, wouldn't be surprised. If this would just, you know, reverse everything to try to squeeze everything back to the 600 level, but as far as I can tell on the 5 minute, there is no zone that I like. There is one demand zone down there that I think it's a very nice, almost like a cute little demand zone right here. Boom. That's like a nice one. It took liquidity, and I'm talking about this bearish candle at Sunday 7:16 p.m. This bearish candle with a market structure shift, and look at the push after this candle at 7:16 on NQ. Look at how strongly it just pushed higher. Actually, this helped a lot for the market to go for new all-time highs. And I like that level down there, but are we gonna go down there? It's starting at 524. Not sure. Not sure. 524. It's a little bit tempting to take a short, but I'm not gonna. After this one, I'm not going to. I'm still in the gold trade, almost out with the break even. I'm okay with that. I'm not really feeling the vibe on gold right now. Not at all. So here's the gold trade. Actually, I would be feeling better if this would take me out at break even, because this was just an inversion entry on the 5 minute. I don't really like those entries. I kind of felt like it still wants to go. Would be better if it would just take me out, and we can focus on other things. Thank you, Martin. Thank you. Feel the whole weekly gap. Well, sooner or later, we should. The big question is, are we gonna have a squeeze before that up to 600? Told you the market likes these levels. Nice beanie player. Congratulations. Yeah. It's at WeWop. It's at WeWop. No more setups. Hey, Sopham. Doing good, thank you. Started the week with a nice trade here based on the 5 minute. And still in a gold position. I don't know how I'm still in this, but all right, let's just finish the job, gold, and let's focus on something else. And JT says, dump it finally. Okay. NQ is down there. I was kind of watching the currencies as well, just to see what's going on. All right, we're out. Finally. Finally, we're out from that. Okay. Hold on. I'm looking at on some positions here. Oh my, look at this. It's going. What do I think of gold? Well, look at this. There was an inversion set up here. So swept these lows here and swept this low here and then inverted the fair value gap on the 5-minute. And I think there is a 1 hour sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency up there. And that's why I thought that since there's nothing else here to move for except this small gap on the 5-minute at 34.5, I was like, maybe this was needed, this sweep, to go higher, and that's why it created the inversion gap. And I thought that, okay, I think it's time for it to go and visit that 1 hour CB up there, because that's the closest level with no fair value being offered. So that's my take on gold, but I just got taken out on break even. I'm not going to re-enter. I think gold is now just a little bit slow for these kind of moves, but it can go, you know, slowly grinding higher. As far as NQ, no target except at 524. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, the week is gonna be crazy. We have some news. Bullish divergence. Okay, let's see. If you spend 300 to have a 50k and took out 500 in first payout, the account. What did you do with the 550? Would you buy 11 evals of 50? Kwang. Well, maybe not 11, but at least a couple, maybe. Cheap upfront cost and just build them up slowly. That's not a bad idea. Basically reinvesting, and that's a good thinking as business thinking, you know, but also depends on your financial situation. Like, do you need that money? Are you tight on the budget, or how much can you afford? Those questions are also important, right? Tron, hey, good to see you. She's doing better. Thank you so much. She's doing better. I do have to take her to the hospital every month for treatment, but the doctors are saying it's gonna take a year, but she's gonna be fine. But thank you for the question. Yeah, she's doing better. She's doing better, but it's a special kind of treatment. It's an autoimmune disease, unfortunately, so she needs immune therapy. At least that's what they're saying. A special immune therapy, but should be okay. On Funded Futures Network, can you trade using? Yes, you can, because they have Rhythmic, and you can connect with Rhythmic. Thank you so much, Kwang. Yeah, it's better. Yeah, about the same situation. Yeah, so my mother, she's having these issues. She has a lot of pain. And there was some other negative side effects, and they told her and us that it's an autoimmune disease, unfortunately, because everything is caused by inflammation, of course, but they just had to locate the source of what's happening, and it took them quite a few months, basically since last year, December. But finally, hopefully it will be okay. Thank you so much, JT. So Oh, look at that. I got taken out on gold and now it's slowly going up there. Well, it is what it is. Took me out on break even and now going higher. Another great example why I don't take my trades out. I mean, put my stop loss usually on break even. What can we do? What can we do? Okay, what's the other markets are doing? Not much. NQ still feels like it just wants to go lower. Yeah, NQ feels like just wants to drop. Find the target 350 or stop loss. That's it. That's a good one. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not gonna re-enter on gold, but it's an interesting reaction there. Sell gold now? All right. Well, so far we're in the middle here of this range, so anything can happen. Yeah, that would be. That would be. So NQ just still holding that position. Do you think the Apex accounts are worth the hassle with $18 per 50k? I mean, if you're going for base hits, especially until you build up your buffer on a funded account, there's nothing wrong with them. Try to look for the 30% drawdown rule, and that would be the main thing that you have to watch for. Don't go crazy with the position sizing, and that is it. As far as I keep seeing, like people still get payouts from Apex, even that I know some people are also complaining a lot, but they're still paying out those people who are going by the rules. So I don't see anything happening. Can we get a giveaway today? Oh yeah, I'll be on that on the New York session. And by the way, stay tuned for My Funded TV as well. So New York session. Stay tuned. I might going to be stopping with the cash giveaways, by the way. I don't wanna say bad news or anything, but it's against YouTube's terms of service, by the way. I know it sounds weird and I cannot quote the exact paragraph, but I've studied a lot, and cash giveaways are something that YouTube doesn't really like. So we might have to do somehow differently those giveaways. Ollie, good to see you. 3 times for improper risk management breaching. Yeah, exactly. So the 30% rule is the main thing. Yeah, lots of review negative. Yeah. I mean, we're still getting payouts. I mean, I didn't have a payout for a month, more than a month now, but I'm gonna build more accounts. Let's go, Ollie. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely giving you a little bit more freedom to know that you're gonna get paid, obviously. Yeah, I already in talks with MyFundedFutures and also with Take Profit Trader, also with other prop firms. I don't want to say names, so I'm already in talks with prop firms to supply with account giveaways, because the thing is that YouTube it's against the terms of service to do cash giveaways. So I know we all like cash giveaways, and I'm always here to help out the channel if someone wants to support the stream and the community. But the thing is, especially goes for those kind of things when someone puts money into the super chat and I am giving that money to someone else. It also almost like money laundering or something like that. I don't know how YouTube actually treats that, but it's something that YouTube doesn't like anymore. So we got to be careful with that. But I have some other ways, so we might do something different. We can still do cash giveaways, but we might have to use a third-party website or software or something to do it, you know. Yeah, something like that, but there are some small adjustments that we can do, so we'll see. Derek, hello, welcome, Derek. Yeah, cash giveaways are bannable, so yeah, exactly. Yeah, so what I'm willing to do, and that's most likely the way that we're gonna do it in the future, that if someone I know that we had some people also who were donating lots of money to the channel, and the way that we can do it is yes, we get it on the super chat, but we're not going to do it on live on stream, and we're gonna do it, for example, on Twitter or on my website, or I'm just gonna share a link to go to my website, participate in the forum, and we're gonna, you know, do the giveaway not live on stream, but I'm gonna announce the winner, for example, on Twitter. Announce the winner on Twitter, right? Or something like that, something outside of YouTube. There are some things that we can do, but not live on stream giving away cash. That is, recently YouTube had no problem with that, but now they are looking into it. Yeah. Good morning, Alicia. Hey. Or on Discord. Yes, something like that. YouTube is always listening. Yes. Yeah, let's see on gold. Oh yeah, gold, man. Look at that. Took me out at break even, now it's going higher. Yes, YouTube takes 30% from the super chat. YouTube takes 30%. So I know that, for example, Reza and JY and some others, I don't even know, so many names, were donating multiple $50. Now, unfortunately, YouTube takes 30% of that super chat. Do you trade using liquidity? If so, can you explain? I'm not really trading liquidity. Depends on which type of liquidity. I'm using fair value gaps to enter trades, so I guess we can say that I do trade liquidity. I'm targeting I'm targeting order blocks or supply and demand zones. Basically, that's liquidity as well. And my entry model is based on the YouTube 2022 entry model. I mean, that's the core of the strategy. And I'm using zones, demand zones, supply zones as targets. So for example, down here, there is one. But this morning, we didn't really have one. This trade that we took earlier was only based on a liquidity void. So the question is somewhat okay. There was a liquidity void on the 5-minute here. Right here. So we traded that liquidity void based on the ICT 2022 entry. Boom, just went down there beautifully. So this was a good trade. Yeah. So looking for zones, fair value gaps, liquidity voids. You know. Zero Cool, welcome. Hey, all is good. Everything's great. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Maybe you're looking to kick a stream. I don't know. YouTube is kind of cool. I like being here on YouTube. No problem with YouTube. So, you know, the business here is not really about YouTube ads revenue, but we're here for trading, right? It's JY. Yeah, that's the JY I was talking about. Yeah, 30% goes to YouTube. The 50% MyFundedFutures, does it apply for scale? Yes, exactly. Now, the way it looks like currently is that the legacy accounts, so the old starter and starter plus accounts, if you're brand new, if this is your first purchase in this month, then you should be getting the 50% on the first purchase on the first month right now in July. Now, for the new accounts, the core and the scale account and the pro account, I'm not 100% sure, but if you're brand new with MyFundedFutures, absolutely brand new, no purchases ever before, then MyFundedFutures has a welcome bonus for the brand new users, which is 50% for all accounts, as far as I know. But they were changing it so many times. I don't want to. I really don't want to quote myself on this, but if you're absolutely brand new with MyFundedFutures, you should be getting a 50% welcome bonus. And also for the recurring months, that's a good one on the first welcome bonus. On the July promo, only for the first month. But if you're brand new, even if you blow up the account, I would suggest to keep the subscription because it's a good price. If you blow up the account, you're gonna get rebuild and reset. We are closet millionaire, yeah. 10K subs on the way. Let's go. Yeah. I gave you 50% on Starter Plus. Yeah. Yeah, only on the first account. Only one purchase. Yeah, Zero Cool. Yes. Only for the first purchase. Kind of people getting into trading currently. Doing a course on TGR, but some concepts a little hard. Yes. You know, I was starting out with supply and demand and support and resistance, but when everything really you know, started to work out in my favor. That was with ICT concepts, but ICT concepts could be a little bit also complicated. I suggest if you are willing to look into ICT concepts, you don't have to learn all the concepts. Learn the core. There's a core. There's a playlist. It's called Core Concepts or Core Lecture or something like that. You search for it on ICT's channel. That's a good way to start, and you can go from there. I would say so. So that's a good way to start the journey, right? Man, look at that. Are we going down for that 24? We saw that order block down there. Look at that. It's also on the 1 minute. I mean, I don't know. But that's kind of crazy. Rhythmic. Donovan, you use rhythmic data. That's why it's good with Quant Tower. Yeah, so that's also a good one to go with the premium and discount. But there's a playlist on his channel. It's called something like Core Concepts or something like that. You know, if you start with that, you can build up from there. There are multiple other playlists. Not sure, Alan. I think you can Google, like, or you can go into their help page. Their restriction country, but there, I think there is a restriction on Malaysia. I think. Let me just check it. MyFundedFutures. Restricted countries. Hold on. Restricted countries policy. Yeah, here it is. Malaysia is unfortunately there. Yeah, it's there on MyFundedFutures. I don't know why though. I don't know. I know why. I mean, yeah, I know why. Some countries I understand. Some countries I don't understand why it's there. Surya, hey, Surya Ari Afrandi. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Also, the reset giveaway from the stream is... Yeah, exactly. That's a good thing. If you stick around at MyFunded TV and you're very fast, you might as well get it. There you go. There you go. Antonio, he is good. He's fast on this one. Yeah, JT, that's also a good concept. Dr. Shuttle. Hey. DGen coin. Really? It's the new meme coin. Oh man, I'm not gonna buy crypto anymore. I mean, I'm not saying no, never say never, but man, all those rug pull coins. Yeah, that setup was a good one, but on gold, I think I did the right thing by getting out with the break even on gold there. But here, man, I don't know. Not sure. Not really sure. Currencies are going down. The US pairs are kind of falling. That's kind of interesting. Okay, NQ is going down. I'm telling you, it wants to go down to that 24-ish level. Who knows? It's down at 24, right? Let me check it on the 1 minute once more. Open is at 24. Maybe it wants to go down. All right, I was just reading. So is this going down now? What's the deal here? Sorry, I was just texting here. Well, yeah, 100K profit cap would be awarded. That would be nice. Yeah, I think it wants to. It wants to go down. Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know. The lower it goes, it's like, huh. Hold on a second. I'm checking something here. It just went back to this gap. Whoa! JY! Man. Oh my God.
I'm up almost 3,000 for the day. I just wanted bless someone today.
JY, I don't know what to say, man. JY. Jesus. Thank you so much, man. I mean, I really have no words for this. This is just amazing. Thank you for in the name of the community. Thank you for doing that. We just talking about the giveaways, you know, that they just started. Yeah. That YouTube is now banning the channels who are doing cash giveaways. That's the problem, JY. That's why I was saying we have to find some other way to do the giveaway. So I'm just kind of thinking out hard and loud here, like how should we do it? YouTube is now not just temporarily permanently banning the channels who are doing cash. It's not the method, it's not the member, it's not the super chat, it's not the PayPal. The thing is, if I live stream, I cannot give money live on stream, but according to YouTube, that's the problem. And that's why we need to figure this out. We're gonna do it, don't worry, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do that. So if I'm throwing money away live on stream to random people, it's something that YouTube doesn't like anymore. That's why we need to change something about this. But JY, don't worry, we can do something about this. We can do something about this. Let me think of this. How about we do this? Okay, I have an idea. I have an idea. Okay, I have an idea. Don't worry. How about? Yeah, that is. How about we do something? We're gonna do the giveaway, JY, 100%, 100,000,000%. What we can do is I'm gonna get in contact with some prop firms, and I'm gonna move some strings by the PM session, and I'm gonna get some extra accounts, maybe not just by MyFundedFutures, but some other ones, and we're gonna put this giveaway on the name of JY, or maybe something else. Maybe I'm going to put a link on my website or my Twitter, and maybe we will do it there. But let me set this up, and let me do this on the New York session. Okay, we're gonna do this in New York session because we're definitely giving it away. And thank you so much again, JY. It's gonna go for a good cause. So yeah, YouTube is very strict on the cash giveaways now, and so we're doing it, JY. We're doing it somehow, either in a form of an account, or it's still gonna be cash giveaway, but we're gonna find a way to put you guys on the link on my Twitter or on my website, and you will fill out the form, and we will do it there. We will do it. We will do it. But thanks again, and we are definitely going to honor this giveaway, 100%, 100%. I tried currency features like euro. I tried it, but it was euro. The problem with euro in London session is it's too slow. So I just stuck with indices, basically. Exactly. There is a way, Camille. And JY, I'm going to honor this giveaway 100%. I promise on my life, on my soul, I'm going to move some strings today by the New York stream. How can we do this properly? Okay, because YouTube is now getting more, how should I say? I don't know. But YouTube is YouTube. I don't know. I don't know why YouTube is having problems. If someone, whatever business is that you're doing, you know, if you're a gamer or trader, streamer, whatever is the topic that you're streaming live, I could be just doing a cooking show, whatever it is. YouTube just doesn't like, but I'm gonna look into it and I'm gonna dive into this even more. YouTube don't want the streamer to throw away money randomly live on stream. I don't know. We're gonna get back to this on the YouTube stream, 100%. I mean, sorry, on the New York stream, 100%. Only on Wednesday. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it 100%. 100%. I gotta make a phone call here. Hold on. To the market makers. Of course, they're not picking up. YouTube wants your cash so they can buy the market. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Chaz. It's just in the terms of service and the policy that YouTube is permanently banning creators who are giving money away live on stream. But I'm gonna be back on this, and I'm gonna send it anyways. I'm gonna be doing it 100%. They always did that. We always find a way. Interesting. I'm kind of watching the currencies too. Not really doing too much. Let me try this again. I need to call. Man, it's always super busy. Hey Kay, feeling better. Thank you so much. Is the midnight open on your chart part of TradingView? No, no, no. I put it there manually, so I can put this here. I have a template, and there you go. It's midnight level. I just have these lines as a template, basically everywhere. So all I do is just put my vertical lines here, and here's the midnight open. I just choose a template, or I can just put in, you know, previous day high, previous day low, Asia high, buy side liquidity, new day opening gap high. Basically, that's it. They can be sued for participants who did not win the prize because of unfair practices. Oh yeah. Something like that. Something like that. Exactly. So last year YouTube wasn't so aggressively on this, but now some newsletters and emails came out that now YouTube doesn't really want to go into this too much. So if they see someone is giving out money live on any channel, any topic, then it could be permanently banned. We get with truth. Yeah, that's free. Yeah, you can't handle the truth. Exactly. Exactly. Well, it is what it is. What can we do, right? It's just how YouTube operates. So. That's how they do business. NQ is still here. Gold hovering at the same area. Swept a fair value gap, actually an inversion gap here. Still no target there. Pre-market open is very close. Man. Mad futures. That's also a good question. All right, so NQ is slowly going back up there. Looking for shorts? It could be. It could be. What else do we have here? Other markets are just, everything is just, you know, kind of reversing here. Gold still holding the position there. All right, made the phone call with the market makers. They told me they will try to move this market as fast as possible. Oh, wow. That's interesting news. Retail sector. come back to around 965. $965. That's a little bit off. 960. Anyway. Maybe you meant up there at 565. Look at that. We're just going up there slowly. Da, da, da. All right. Nothing special is happening. Currencies are still, I mean, the dollar pairs are going down a little bit. Yeah, long on gold. Almost. Well, we had the long position. I exited, by the way, on break even. I guess that was right now a good decision. But otherwise, you know, if gold would decide to go up there, obviously I would target the 1 hour CB. But since I have no entries, I just can't go. Just can't do it. Yeah. Market, pre-market open is here. Equity open, that is. That's true. Let's see what's going to happen in 20 seconds. And by the way, until we're waiting for the open, please, if you can help out the channel by pushing the like button, that would really mean a lot. Thank you so much for doing that. It's free to do, supports the channel with a great deal. Here's the pre-market open. So if you can, please push the like button. I really appreciate that. That helps out the channel a lot. Okay, not much is happening. I would say NQ is just keeps going higher again. Bit of a grind here, right? also what else is happening here? And you made a structure shift on the 5 minutes, so it could be a possible reversal for all the ICT core entry traders. There's a market structure shift here with the fair value gap. I'm not really a fan of this trade right now. I just feel like there's still some room to go to the downside. There was no major liquidity sweep here. That's my problem. That's why I think it's still a little bit weak. Nothing else. I have no positions on. I still can't figure out. That's why I was a little bit scared of going long here. We have that order block down there as well. I feel like it just wants to sweep some more liquidity. Morning, Ibo Munich. Go down. Oh, YM and Russell. Yeah, I was watching it. It's going down nicely. YM also. So yeah. Russell also started to go down again. I think Russell now may want to pick some liquidity from the gap. Yeah. NQ might want some more. Anyway, I have some stuff to do. That's the issue. I have some places to be. I have a busy morning, but I'll be back for the New York session. So I'm just going to call it here, everybody. I'm sorry that this was again a little bit shorter, but I have some stuff to do. I'll be back for the New York Open, and in terms of JY's very awesome gesture with the giveaway, we're gonna honor that. We're gonna do something about that. So special thanks to JY. Let me look for what we can do. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. And JY, thanks again. We're gonna do something about the giveaway in the New York session. Francisco, thank you for the subscription. Thank you for joining us. If you would like to support the channel, please use the code TOMSABO across all the prop firms here. Take Profit Trader, MyFundedFutures are having awesome sales, just like Bulenox and Apex. Funded Futures Network extended the buy one get one for free promo, but guess what happened? TRADEIFY decided to give me the code finally after almost 8 months of emailing. After 8 months, TRADEIFY gave me the TOMSABO code. So anyway, if you would like to get some TRADEIFY accounts, the code is still there. Austin, I'm just you know, closing the stream, but thank you. Let's go. Happy Monday to everybody. Thank you for the support. Have an awesome Monday morning or evening. I don't know about that, the China thing, but I will look into it. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for the support, and have a great morning, evening. I'll be back for a New York session, and JY, the giveaway, will do it. We'll do something about the giveaway. All right, stick around, and God bless you all. Cheers.